Welcome to the online ACT use case Scaled Score Configuration User Guide. The Scaled Score Configuration feature allows educators to convert raw scores into ACT equivalent scaled scores, making assessments more structured and reflective of actual ACT performance. In this video, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process of configuring Scaled Score for ACT assessments, ensuring that student results align with its grading standards. Start by entering your username and password to securely log into your account. Navigate to the Assessments module located in the top navigation bar. Select the assessment for which you want to enable Scaled Score configuration. Navigate to the Assessment settings. Scroll down to Assessment Configuration and toggle on this Scaled Score configuration feature. Click the Configure button to customize the Scaled Score settings. Select ACT assessment type from the drop-down. This ensures that all scoring rules align with the ACT structure. Click the plus symbol to automatically load the recommended ACT scoring template structure. You can modify these settings as needed. Ensure the assessment structure is set to section, since the ACT uses a section-based layout where each section is scored separately. The ACT scoring method uses a mapped scoring approach. You can create a predefined sheet with mapping rules and upload it here. For score aggregation, always select Average, since ACT scores are calculated as the average of all section scores. Customize the score interval by setting the number within the range of 1 to 36. Enable Score Adjustment if you want to apply a fixed value adjustment to the overall scaled score calculation. You can increase or decrease scores by setting a bias value to account for grading preferences. In ACT, there are 5 sections. Name your first unit appropriately. The first unit of ACT is English. Set the minimum score to 1 and the maximum score to 36 based on the ACT principle. Each ACT unit should have exactly 1 section. Select the corresponding section from the drop-down. Verify that the total number of questions matches this section's ACT structure. The total number of questions in the English unit should be 50. Before uploading your own mapped score file, review the sample CSV file to ensure proper formatting. Here is the visualization of the sample mapped score Excel sheet. The score column represents the raw score, corresponding to the section's total number of questions. It is essential that this column always starts from 0 and progresses up to the total number of questions in that section. For example, in this use case, the English section has 50 questions, so the raw score must be listed from 0 to 50 to ensure accurate score mapping. The score column must always start from 1 because, in ACT reading, even if students answer 0 questions correctly, the lowest possible scaled score they receive is 1, not 0. Additionally, the values in this column must always stay within the range of 1 to 36, regardless of the total number of questions. This ensures the scoring aligns correctly with the ACT reading scaled score conversion. Click Choose File to upload your predefined mapped score file for raw score conversions. Click on Details to check your customized scores. Name the second section as Math and set the minimum and maximum scores to 1 and 36. Ensure that you upload the correct section and double-check the number of questions. For ACT Math, the total number of questions should be 45. Name the third section of ACT as Reading and set the minimum and maximum scores to 1 to 36. Upload the correct section and verify the number of questions. ACT Reading has 36 questions in total. For the fourth optional section, name it Science, ensuring it aligns with the ACT structure, and set the minimum and maximum scores to 1 and 36. Toggle on this feature to exclude this section from the overall aggregated scaled score, while still calculating its individual scaled score. This is useful for optional sections like Science, where scores may be reported separately but do not impact the total ACT composite score. Upload the correct section and verify the number of questions. ACT Science has 40 questions in total. Once all values and settings are finalized, click Save Scaled Score Configuration to apply the changes. Finally, click Update Assessment before sharing the test with students to ensure all changes are applied. a visual representation of the ACT scaled score that appears once the user completes their test.